What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. First red day of the week for me today, so we're going to go over it. Before we get into that, I want to show you this Saturday, I'm dropping a podcast with the CEO of Take Profit Trader. His name is James. When that podcast drops on YouTube at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, we're going to give away 5 50K accounts courtesy of Take Profit Trader. So if you want to be entered to win one of the 50K accounts, all you have to do is show up to the YouTube live premiere of the Day Trading Show podcast, which is on my YouTube channel. That's the first thing I want to talk to you about. Now, second thing, we just opened enrollment for the next Top One Trader competition. You know, Top One is the sponsor of the podcast. We have an awesome belt. Mine's on the floor. Clay's wearing his right here. The belt is going to the winner. We just sent the first one out from last month's competition, but we've beefed this one up even more. If you sign up for this and you win, you're going to get a 200K two-step challenge. You're also going to get an interview with me on the Day Trading Show podcast, plus a one-on-one session with Clay and a whole bunch of other fun stuff in their Trader Blueprint. So definitely enroll. The link is in my bio. If you come to my link in bio, you'll see right here under affiliate links, Battle for the Belt. That's where you guys can go sign up for the competition. Now let's get into today. So first, I'll show you Monday was good. Tuesday was good. We already made videos for that. And then today, max daily loss on the XFAs, break even on the Tradeify account. So I've got the markups here. Let's just talk about the review first. I said, shit day for the longs, that's for sure. I think we could all agree on that. I could have avoided my second trade because it wasn't a strong break back into the range. So we'll talk about that. I also wrote I could have respected my 2-trade rule and stopped trading and avoided the third loss. The longs were nowhere to be found. I said, I don't feel like I need to work on shorts. I need to work on sticking to my word and be willing to be flat on sell-off days. I said I wanted to really work the long side of the market, but on days where we can't find longs and there's no buying signals, I really need to learn to stay flat. It's a skill of patience that I think we're all still practicing. What's cool about this and me showing you guys all my trades and doing these recaps all the time is you can see I normally string together really, really good days pretty consistently without causing any issue. But once a month, I'm due for a bigger loss day that could have been avoided. Last month, it was September 18th. It was Fed Day. In August, I think there was a day in here. Yeah, the 13th is Tuesday when I came back to trading. And then now this month, it's the 23rd. It's an outsized loss day. You can see it here on my net P&L. Like the loss days are just big, but then it's a lot of good green, which has led to the payouts. But I have to just really tried to limit these. And now, I mean, it's not even $3,000. I can make it back by the end of the week and be break even. I'm only down 1,500 on the month now across all my funded accounts. Only up 1,500, across all funded accounts this month. If I filter by this month, you can see this is this month we're down. But if we, I'm down $104. So break even now this month across all funded accounts. So not the end of the world, but definitely got to take some lessons from today. So if you're watching this far into the video, I appreciate you. Put some comments on YouTube for me or hit me on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think of these trades. I want to show you first, earlier this week, this was Tuesday's trade, buying off New York VWAP near the top of the opening range and trading that first break out of the opening range, first pop, making good money on that. Then on Monday, same type of trade, right? Breakout, retest, hits New York VWAP. We buy off New York VWAP towards the top of the opening range and we trade back out of the range. Gap fill on both of those days. So the first trade today I'm going to show you is going to look very similar to that. Here, this comes at 9:46, so right after the opening range is set. Very rangy this morning to start, and we just get no follow through. Probably could have cut this thing here after it didn't move for 15 minutes. That's probably the big thing, maybe even faster, but it still was only an 8-point stop and a very small loss. I think this was the trade, as I mentioned already, I could have avoided because it never closed on a 1-minute chart back inside the opening range, which is what I'd like to see. So because we didn't get that close and I just got eager, I ended up getting burned on this. This setup works if I'm patient and I wait for the break back into the range and I wait for it to break the New York VWAP. It never did that. So it never painted fully. It just sucked me in with my impatience and my wanting to trade a little bit. And again, I show this to you guys because I do okay. I've made payouts 4 months out of the last, or 4 times in the last 4 months. I've made payouts most of the months this year. I just want you to see that the bad days, the losing days, they happen, and you try to limit them as much as possible. Shout out to TopStepX. They have a great platform that locks you out at a certain number, which everyone should have set if you're trading with them. I do. I didn't hit it today, but I was very close. I just stopped. Be careful if you're trading on a brokerage without that. So then we take a third long here at 10:30. This one, we have a nice double bottom in here. I'm looking for a move back into the range. I got the move, but I only closed one contract at the top here, and I literally walked away. And as I walked away, I got stopped in profit on this trade here. So it came back and tapped me at entry. I should have just been full out of this thing at the high of day right here near the top of the range, but just a little too greedy, wanting to make all of the losses back and not just be grateful to make some of the losses back. That then sets off the rest of the day. So then I get on coaching calls and stuff, and I miss move lower, of course. So I come back after coaching calls at 1:30, try to buy this where there's no structure. I mean, look at this. It's just moving lower, lower lows, lower highs. It's a terrible entry. And I held it till full 11-point stop loss, which was stupid. I easily could have cut this trade in here as it was not moving, but I was just married to the longs. So then this trade here was on Tradeify and on the XFAs. So now I'm basically at max loss on the XFAs. And now I'm down on the Tradeify account, $500. Then I take, where's the last trade? Then I take this trade at the end of the day, just on the Tradeify because I was too close to max daily loss. Again, getting some buying momentum into the last hour of the day. I put a stop. I like the distance at 12.5 points. I'm using that low of day VWAP. I'm trading up towards the New York VWAP, and I made the money back. I only ended down $11 on the Tradeify account. If I go like this, you can see, filter all the XFAs out. You can see only down $11 on the Tradeify from that one, those two trades, the one win and the one loss. So that was the day. I think really, like, even going over it now, it's like this trade should have been managed better, and that would have made a big difference today, right? Would I have continued to trade? Who knows? You can't speak in hindsight like that, but you can't argue I should have had more of this trade off in profit. This was the move long. Could have even bought the New York VWAP break here and scalp that higher. So that was the move long I needed. I just pressed a little too hard today. By pressing, sometimes you get burned. So now I got to work hard tomorrow and Friday to make the money back. But I'm not going to try to make all 2,600 back in a day. If it comes, it comes. Otherwise, make 1,000 tomorrow, make 1,000 on Friday, and we're back, and it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And then we finish the month strong next week. So I'm good at staying zoomed out and not letting this one day, sting too bad. But it does suck because, like, I was good on Monday and Tuesday, one and done. Today was a little tougher, right? Could have lost this one for sure. This one didn't need to happen. And then could it, like, ideal day, I take this one and lose because I like that entry. And then this one I take and I win and make the money back and either break even or slightly profitable. That's the ideal day. It's this extra thing here that's not even a really good entry. And it's the stupid entry here that just didn't need to happen. So show you the whole journey, the wins, the losses, and everything in between. I love the Tradeify accounts. I love my Top Step accounts. If you're not funded with Tradeify yet, if you're not trying an instant funded account, again, go to the link in my bio. I got links there for you as well. Save you 45% there. If you need a CFD funding firm, I've got an affiliate for you there. So I've got like everything in place now. We've got Edgeful, we've got Tradezilla. I've got all the stuff I'm promoting, and it all kind of balances each other. We've got the VWAP indicator. You know what I'm saying? Anything you guys need. Even my favorite trading books are linked here too. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you very much. I will see you guys on stream on ASFX TV tomorrow.